Hi there, Jenny. Are you out in the garden? Feel free to take me out in the garden if you want. It's a lovely day. I should have done my video in the garden. Didn't think. Oh well, it's fine. Oh, my battery's running out. Just turn that off. Right, okie dokie. What are we doing today? Let me have a look at my notes because I forget. Oh, we're going to do the or sound today. And we're going to practice writing some of those tricky words. And then I've got some words for you to read. And 2 short sentences to write. And then we'll have a story. That sound good? That sound really good? Oh, and also I know Mr. Pickering is really looking forward to receiving a letter from you. Do you think you could write him one? Just tell him that you miss him. Just write, I miss you, Mr. Pickering. Lots of love from Jenny. That would be really nice, wouldn't it? And you could put your address on it. I'd be so impressed if you did that. I would be so happy. It would make my weekend. It would. Because I love it. I love your writing. It's so beautiful. I love seeing it on your whiteboard. Your hair. What is going on with your hair? It looks wild. I think Mum's going to have to take a pair of hedge trimmers to it. Anyway, I'm waffling now, aren't I? Shall we have a look at these tricky words? Where are they? Here they are. Let's read them really, really, really quick. And then I want to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to see if you can write 5 of them. Is that okay? Is that a deal? Let's do it. Come on then. Oh, did I tell you we were going to do a story at the end? We're going to do a story at the end. And it is one of my favourites. It is one of my favourites. Okay. Are you ready? Go! There. Called. Asked. Oops. People. Oh. Looked. Mr. Mrs. Could. Out. Some. There. So. Come. Said. One. When. Little. Have. Oops. Like. And what? Well done. Good reading. Right, we are going to write some words. Can you write the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this for me? You do that. Then we're going to write a word next to each of the numbers. A bit like the year ones do when they do their spellings. You're going to be in year 1 soon. Goodness, grown up so fast. Remember when you were in nursery? My little Jenny. Now you're all grown up. Right, let's have a look. So, number 1. Can you write the word said? Said. Don't worry if you don't get them right, it's fine. Just change it. But tick them if you get them right. I'll show you them afterwards though. Don't worry if they don't. It's not the end of the world, it's just spellings. Practice them. Number 2, can you write have? Have. Number 3, can you write like? Like. Number 4, can you write some? Some. And then last one, can you write the word come? It's very similar to some, isn't it? Come. Okay, have you done them? Right, I'm going to show you, and when I show you, press pause, and then have a look and give them a big tick if they're right, okay? You ready? Okay. Right, pause. Unpause. Did you do it? Well done. Right. Oh. Let me rub those out. Right, you can put your board to the side for now because we don't need it until right at the end, just before our story, okay? Right, I've got some... Oh, let's just go through our sounds. Oh, I'm losing all my words. Right, what's this one? I, R, Ch, ear, E, O, sh. Ow. Well done. And I've got some words with those sounds in. Let's see how quickly you can read them. There's a lot. Whoa, look at all those. I can fan myself. You can make your own word cards, couldn't you? That'd be fun. Or you can make them for me and then I don't have to make them. Because all mine are at school. That's so annoying, isn't it? So I'm going to have loads. I've just got loads of cards. Cards everywhere with words on. Right, let's read these. You ready? Go. Again. Cook. Uh-oh. Do you remember that? Drain. Uh-oh. Moon. Chain. Brain. Tail. Rain. Waste. Paint. Balloon. Tree. Feet. Green. Sheep. Seed. Queen. Cheek. Teeth. Took. Tonight. Thigh. Higher. Frightening. Right. Food. Might. Night. Coach. Boat. Foam. Oh, for goodness sake. Floating. Cartoon. Goat. Toast. Soak. Stood. Wood. Look. Soon. Farmyard. Start. Market. Shark. Scarf. Card. Garden. Last one. Soap. I don't know why that's got a bit jumbled up, haven't they? Well done. That was such good reading. Well, today we're going to have a look at this sound. Oh. Oh. Right, let's sound out these words. Okay, I'm going to show you the picture. We'll say the word, then we'll sound it out, okay? And then we'll do them again and I'll let you do it yourself, okay? Here we go. Stalk, stalk, stalk. Dora, D-O-R-A, Dora. Sword, S-O-D, sword. Cork, K-O-K, cork. Fork, F-O-K, fork. Oh, and back to the beginning again. Can you sound this one out? Stalk, stalk, well done. Who's this? Can you sound it out? Dora. Well done. Sword, sword, well done. Cork, cork. Last one. Fork, fork. Well done. So those were some words with our O sounding. It was in the middle, wasn't it? Now I've got some words written down here for you to read. We'll sound them out. H-O-N, horn. F-O-K, fork. B-O-N, born. Sh-O-T, short. N-O-F, north. K-O-N, corn. T-O-N, torn. St-O-M, storm. Oh my goodness. S-W-eat, sweet. K-O-N, corn, sweet corn. Can you read this word? Horn, fork, born, short, north, corn, torn, storm, sweet corn. Well done, good reading. Okay, are you ready? I've got a sentence for you to read and a question for you to write, okay? I was going to ask you to write them both, but it's technically kind of the end of the week, isn't it? So I'll let you off. I'll write it. Shall I draw a picture? There we go. Can you read the sentence? Oops, there you go. Should we read it together? The storm has torn up my garden. This is the naughty storm. Oh dear. Okay, I've got a question for you to write. That means it needs a question mark at the end rather than a full stop. Are you ready? Can you write the question? Can you beep your car horn? Can you beep your car horn? There's a question mark at the end. Can you beep your car horn? Do you want to check it? Yay! Well done, Jenny. And guess what? We're done! So, I've got a little story. If you don't want to listen to it now, you can always pause and come back later, can't you? Just thought it'd be nice to finish off the week with a lovely story. It's by one of my favourite authors, Oliver Jeffers. I love his stories. I really love them. They're my favourite. And I love this one. It's called Lost and Found by Oliver Jeffers. Should we read the blurb? Once there was a boy, and one day he found a penguin at his door. Oh, I wish I could find a penguin at my door. Let's have a look. You can help me read these words. Come closer to you. Oh, try not to make it shiny. Once there was a boy, and one day he found a penguin at his door. Oh, there he is. The boy didn't know where it had come from, but it began to follow him everywhere. The penguin looked sad, and the boy thought it must be lost. Wonder where he's come from. Wonder where he's come to see the little boy. So the boy decided to help the penguin find its way home. He checked in the Lost and Found office, but no one was missing a penguin. He asked some birds if they knew where the penguin came from, but they ignored him. Some birds are like that. Can you see the birds in the tree? Do you think the penguin's trying to speak to that one? What do you think he's going to say to him? Hello, cousin. The boy asked his duck, but the duck floated away. He didn't know. Don't think the duck would know, would he? Duck just lives in the bath. That night the boy couldn't sleep for disappointment. He wanted to help the penguin, but he didn't know how. Wonder how the little boy could find out how to help him. Look. The next morning he discovered that penguins come from the South Pole. But how could he get there? How did he find that out? What did he use to help him? There's a book. Can you read what it's called? Where Penguins Come From. Oh, that's a very helpful book, isn't it? He ran down to the harbour and asked a big ship to take them to the South Pole, but his voice was much too small to be heard over the ship's horn. So together, he and the penguin would row to the South Pole. What an adventure. The boy took his rowboat out of the cupboard and they tested it for size and strength. They packed everything they would need and together they pushed their rowboat out to sea. Oh, what would you pack if you were sailing to the South Pole? I think I'd definitely pack my gloves because I think it would be very, very cold and my hands would get cold. Oh, goodness. They floated through good weather and bad. When the waves were as big as mountains. Gosh, they look like mountains, don't they? Until they came to the South Pole. The boy was delighted, but the penguin said nothing. Suddenly it looked sad again as the boy helped it out of the boat. Welcome to the South Pole. Oh, I wonder why he's looking sad again. The boy's got him all the way there, hasn't he? He's worked very hard. The boy said goodbye and floated away. But as he looked back, the penguin looked sadder than ever. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with him. It felt strange to be on his own. And the more he thought, the more he realised he was making a big mistake. The penguin wasn't lost. He was just lonely. Oh, do you think he's going to go back and get him? Oh, poor penguin. Quickly, he turned the boat around and headed back to the South Pole as fast as he could. Uh-oh, what's happened? What's happening there? I think Penguin's got another idea, hasn't he? At last he reached the pole again, but where was the penguin? The boy searched and searched, but he was nowhere to be found. Oh dear. Sadly, the boy set off for home. Oh no. There was no point telling stories because there was no one to listen except the wind and the waves. But then the boy saw something in the water ahead of him. Closer and closer he got until he could see the penguin. Oh, look, they're having a big hug. And so the boy and his friend went home together, talking of wonderful things all the way. Oh, that makes me so happy that they found each other again. Oh, what a lovely story. I love that story. I love Oliver Jeffers and I love all the illustrations. Very lovely, aren't they? Right, Jenny, it is time for me to go. Have a lovely bank holiday weekend. Enjoy V-Day. Your decorations look fab. Look so good. I bet you'll be celebrating in style, won't you? Have a lovely weekend and enjoy the nice weather, and I will be back with you again on Monday. Okay, bye 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 bye.